Prenzlauberg, come on, be honest. Schöneberg, Friedrichshain. Who's in Friedrichshain? Shout out. Listen, come on. Who's in Neukölln? Who's in Neukölln here? This is an unusual microphone. It's not really behaving. You can hear this, right? Okay. So, one quick question. If anyone's got like 2 minutes spare recording time on their phones, or they've got like some spare camera space, please take photos and record, because my mum would be very proud. Look, okay, don't worry, the poem is shorter than the intro, but like I trained as a lawyer, and I didn't make lots of money, I became a poet instead. I know, so this is all I have. Wow, okay, so I thought in the time I was available, so I'm a writer, my name is Musa Okwonga, I write poetry as well as other things. And a lot of people talk about being black, right? And I thought, they talk about being black, but actually no one has a guide. And I thought, let me actually write a guide to being black. Because they always say, when you talk about race as a black person, they're like, oh my God, you're playing the race card. You bring up race again. I thought, you know what? Let me actually write a guide to how to play the race card. So when people actually ask you as a black person, male or female, how to play the race card, this is how you do it. It's like I feel, listen, it's 2019, the people need it. The ice is melting, let's get on with it, right? So this is called How to Play the Race Card in 12 Simple Steps. And it goes like this. If you must insist on being a dark-skinned male in a major continental European city, let's say Berlin, then here, assuming you wish to make your life a little easier, is how you go about it. Here, in a short, simple, 12-step self-help program, is how to play the race card. 1. Make sure there are not too many of you living in your apartment block. Any more than 2 Africans is officially an infestation. Make sure there are not too many exotic emissions from your flat. Ethnic smells are fine, ethnic sounds and ethnic people are not. Outside, when approaching a local, make sure you greet them in their own language as soon as they are within earshot. Integration. 2. When going through German customs, don't look too cocky. You will get stop search if you look too free. If you are too gleefully crossing borders. So what if you're going on holiday? Suck it up, quell that smile, halt that swagger. The recommended black facial expression when you encounter immigration officials is that of a dying dog taking its final walk. You must look utterly world-weary, careworn, while taking care not to avoid eye contact unless you appear shifty. Remember, visibly broken black souls do not smuggle drugs. Number 3. Quickly follow every public criticism of the country where you now live with a phrase containing gratitude. For example, that Nazi march was terrifying, but the schnitzel here is nice. 4. If you are sitting on a crowded U-Bahn, but everyone refuses to sit next to you, take advantage of the resultant space. Make a show of it. Manspread. Take a photo of the space and post it on social media. As an example of the black gap. The mystical force field that often seems to appear around post-puberty black men in public. Save the photo on your phone and joke to yourself. You'll save it for your grandchildren. You will add a sepia filter. You'll all laugh at how toxic things were back then. Granddad, they must have thought you're an animal. Reflect on whether you smell. Look, it's possible. It could be that fellow passengers are repelled by your smell. Later that night, when you go to your partner's flat for dinner, do not tell them a black gap appeared on the train next to you for the second time that week. Not until dessert is served at least. You don't want to ruin the mood. Each morning, before you leave the house, remind yourself you are not ugly. Stare in the mirror and try to feel handsome before you head out of the door. Having a shave often helps. Smooth skin feels more attractive. Stubble is for drunken black men who have abandoned hope. For the smoothest skin, apply baby oil to your face immediately after a shower, then pat it dry. Do not leave the flat before you feel handsome. There will be days when you do not leave the flat. 6. Do not leave the flat. Remember that time you saw the bus driver in Friedrichstrasse wearing the neo-Nazi dress code, the Torsteiner baseball cap? Remember the time you were racially abused by 2 white women at the top of your road in Warschauer Strasse? Remember when they put their hands on you? They actually touched you. Do not leave the flat. 7. Get on a plane to another country as if to escape, but then come back, because you understand that all you ever get, wherever you travel, is merely different flavours of racism. That the seasoning may be different, but ultimately the meal remains the same. 8. Do not laugh it off. Do not make a quick, witty quip when the Turkish kids in the local park ask if they can see your huge cock. Do not joke about your big dick. Do not laugh it off. You are not a fucking animal. 9. If you laugh it off, if you fucking laugh it off, that tells people it is fine and it is not fine. You are not fine. Remember, you have seen other black people arrive in and leave this country exhausted at being treated so poorly. Ask yourself the simple question. Do you have unfinished business here in Berlin? If the answer is yes, then stay. If the answer is no, then run. My God, fucking run. You are not a fucking martyr. 10. For the sake of sheer survival, focus on the positive. There are people here who love you. People who love you. Many people. Many white people, many black people, many foreign people, many indigenous people. Look at the joy with which you are greeted at the local supermarket and your favourite restaurant, your favourite poetry night. Brother, they call you. The Lebanese, the Vietnamese, the Sudanese, they embrace you. 11. Remember that no matter how much you might feel despised or stereotyped, you are only ever one new conversation or great first date away from changing your entire life. Cherish your friendships. Send text messages out of the blue to those who are dearest to you, telling them you love them. Tell Maiwa, tell Jamoke, tell Kat, tell Samir. When they ask, whatever prompted that, then tell them, I am grateful for you, I appreciate you, and whenever I feel grateful for someone, I tell them. Woo! And 12, finally, step number 12, start wearing brighter colours. Pink, green, red, yellow, gold. Even orange. Shine so that you are undeniable. You are a sun, your skin is a spectacular canvas. Each time you are smiling and vibrant in a place that would rather see you dull and invisible, you will grow in hope. Keep loving, keep pushing, 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 keep loving.